This is Bilkis Haruna reporting for Super Sisters Movement concerning the murder case of Kweku Abu, popularly known as Kuku, who was butchered by his landlord with a machete in Mainhia, Amasaman, in the Greater Accra region.
The Amasaman police had a report on the 16th of July that a man that we know as Kweku Abu, who resides within the Amasaman divisional in terms of police jurisdiction, has been allegedly butchered by a landlord. And so the police, as usual, needed to also visit the scene to ascertain for themselves what has actually transpired. During police visitation, they indeed saw that yes, something had happened there. And so our investigations led us to the information that it was caused by the deceased child who was playing around the suspect's shop or so. I don't know whether there was a confrontation between the two of them in one way or the other. The suspect was infuriated by the confrontation or the argument, and so he had to pick a machetes, and all that he could think of was to butcher the victim in the way that he did. In fact, it was very nasty, very unfortunate that somebody would do a thing like this. So the suspect was immediately arrested and put behind bars, and the victim, who is now deceased, was sent to the hospital. Unfortunately, he had passed on. So their body has been deposited at the morgue. And so investigations continue, but immediately the suspect was arraigned, and he was remanded into police custody on the charge of murder, and he is supposed to go back to court, that is on the 12th of August. So we expect that everything that we need to do as an institution, as a police service, we are doing our parts in the area of investigations, and the court, that is the criminal justice system, would also take its course. If you have committed murder, we all know the sanctions that apply. So, as we have always done, we put him before court, as we have even done so for court to prefer any punishment against him. So that is where we are now.
Oh, okay, thank you. But from what we are hearing from source, she doesn't feel safe at the area anymore. The wife and the children are not considered the area because of what happened. And they don't know what might happen next. Maybe he has a group of people who can attack them or something.
I think the main suspect in the case has been taken away. And usually, as police procedures, if an incident happens and we are able to get the main suspects, it's just as solving much of the case. If she doesn't feel safe, then maybe to be out of memories of the past, which of course ordinarily it's envisaged that somebody who has gone through such traumatic scenes would definitely feel. Our advice maybe would be that he relocates so that she does not continue to have such memories. Otherwise, for the part of police investigative procedures, I think that one you can trust the police for that.
So, ma'am, I want to know what is the police intake on this issue? What's going to happen so after court, what's next?
The police is at the forefront of the criminal justice system. Whenever an incident happens, our mandate is to do our investigations into it, and whoever is found culpable, the person is put before court, and then the other aspect of the criminal justice continues. which I have already indicated. That is what is happening. So for the police, I don't think we still have much to do. All that we still need to do is to continue to gather our evidence. We have enough evidence already, and we are putting him before the court as we usually do. So I think for our parts, we have done what is required of us.
Thank you. Thank you. And as a woman, as a mother, we want you to talk to our sister here who is being the victim, to give her some words of encouragement from being the police PRO on your own words, or to let her know how best the police can assist her on the issue of her husband's death.
For purposes of assistance, I think that what we are known to do, we have already begun. It is quite pathetic, and it was very horrific looking at the pictures that we came across or we found. So we as an institution would continue to prosecute as we have done to other people who have committed similar crimes. So she should be assured that the case has gotten into the hands of the police, or is in the hands of the police, and we will do our possible best to put him before courts. We have done so. So the rest relies with the courts to come up with whatever punishment there is to it. Otherwise, the police, I can say for now, what we know to be doing is we are doing. And also, if there are times where she needs to cooperate or support the police, I don't know if she was a witness to whatever happened. Usually, when an incident happens, what happens is that people get interested in the case, but as time goes on, they tend not to cooperate with the police again. Even people who have wanted to become witnesses in the case, they decide to pull out on the way or along the way. And these are things that affect the normal processing or prosecution of cases. So right from the beginning, as you have started, whenever you are called by the police to be a witness to this case that we are all solely expecting that something good comes out of it, I think she should not hesitate in doing so, but she should support my way of giving her part of the story and support with whatever she found or saw on that day. By so doing, I believe that collectively we can all be supporting in diverse ways to see that we get the best of sanction for this person.
And I can now go to a natural. Do my growing me penny so by a lawyer. You're tossing me a so parent, you're tossing me a son is a soldier. Oh, tiny papa, this are common sense, we need be a medical show. Sukuni, I'm
so unless the media come in.
And you know what Jesus wants to say, we need one for the new be pitching be a me couldn't go na and send the brain. Ne papa and mamma so tears in me couldn't me not 10% in free me could send me out. Almost send me 2010. So be all woman, I never be able to be the common stress and car. I'm family my needs without children car. I said, you know, buying a penny for not almost so many.